So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make things fall from the top of the screen automatically using a timer. In Scratch, they make it quite easy to use a timer because there's a timer block sitting right there. If I click right there, I see there's a timer that's been running in the background the whole time. I just never asked for it before, but there is an actual timer. Fantastic. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make something appear on the screen and fall, like falling from the sky type thing. So I've chosen a bowl of Cheesy Puffs because why not? So I'm going to say when the flag is clicked, we are going to start the timer. So I'm going to go and get that timer function here. So I'm going to reset the timer. And then basically, I'm going to forever check the value of the timer. So I'm going to say forever if, and now I'm going to need one of these. If the timer, let's say more than 3 seconds go by. So if more than 3 seconds go by on our timer, and I put that there, then what I want to do is I want to make something fall. So I'm actually going to make a clone. So I'm going to go to Control, and I'm going to go to Create a Clone of Myself, because we are coding in the Cheesy Puffs right now. So if the timer gets above 3, I'm going to create a clone. I'm also going to reset the timer, and that's key, because if I don't reset the timer, it's always going to be over 3, and it's going to create endless clones, which is no good. So I reset the timer like that. So if the timer gets above 3, I create a clone, and I reset the timer. Now, I just have to decide what do I want to happen when that clone is made. So when I start as a clone, I'm going to go to the top of the screen. So if I want to know where the top of the screen is, I'm going to show the Cheesy Puffs. There we are, and it's close to the top of the screen, so about there, 140, let's say. So my Y coordinate is going to be about 140, and I'm going to leave the X for now. And over here, I forgot, I'm going to hide the Cheesy Puffs right away, and only when they start as a clone am I going to show them. So the clones are going to go to the top of the screen, they're going to show themselves, and now I just need them to fall. So in order to fall, I'm going to repeat a movement. So I'm going to repeat changing the Y coordinate. So I'm going to make the Y coordinate go down, so I put a -10, and I'm going to repeat going down by -10 until it touches the edge. And after it touches the edge, it will stop going through this loop, and then I will just delete the clone. All right, so let's see if this works. So I run it, and there we go. I get one falling from the sky. And if I want, I can put the timer on the screen, and you should see every 3 seconds I get a new one falling from the sky. The only thing you'll notice is it's always falling from the same place. So if I wanted it to fall from a different place, I could go back here to Operators, and instead of putting a 34 here for the X coordinate, I can pick a random number between, say, -150 and 150. And what that means is it's going to pick a random spot at the top of the screen, always the same height, but it's going to be randomly distributed in the horizontal direction. So now if I run it again, there we go, falling from over there, and the next one's going to be over there. So the problem with randomness is you never know where it's going to be, so hopefully we'll get one over here to prove my point. Close enough. You can see that they are kind of distributing around the top. So that is how you use timers to make objects fall from the sky.